The new content connectors have increased my students' learning. All my students are rising to the challenge. If you don't give them the opportunity to rise to that challenge, they're not going to. We've given them that opportunity by using the new content connectors, and they're rising to that challenge. They're learning the new things. Not only are they learning it, they're taking it back and wanting to teach their other students in the classroom what they learned that day, which is huge. So not only are they learning it, but they're now learning it enough to teach it to others.
Amy, how we came down to our corporation, you know, we were angry, we were mad about it, we thought they don't know our kids, they don't understand. She kind of let us, you know, have a fit about it. Then we threw all of our complaints in the fire, burned them, and then it was over and we were ready to move on. So since then, Amy's been coming down with our co-op for monthly meetings, and this year Meredith joined to help us kind of plan, digress, grow, plan how to train our teachers, how to train our administrators, and move forward. This year we feel like we have a handle on what we're supposed to be doing, what we are doing for our students, and we have a good plan. So we've been unpacking with the support of Project Success this summer, and going forward we'll be working on getting out pacing guides, and they've really helped us transition from the teacher rated assessment and instruction, mostly life skills, all the way, you know, through the change with the rigor of the content connectors, and going to a more academic focus in our classrooms.
Project Success has helped Avon in a very similar way in that they've come to our quarterly meetings. If we have questions or concerns, they're more than happy to email, phone call, walk you through, help you answer those, help you unpack the standards, find ways of implementing the new content connectors. I now look more at the content connectors when planning. Historically, in the past, it was more based on their functional skills and what kids need, more based on their IEP goals, and we still do those things, but now we're also looking at their content connectors, the academics, and putting more of a focus on academics and balancing our calendar between those academics and functional times. So a lot more planning with gen ed teachers who teach in those core areas, so that I can know what I'm supposed to be teaching them, and they're great resources for other materials. I spend a lot of time researching how to teach certain things, fun ways to teach it, YouTube videos, all those types of things.
Talking with our teachers and encouraging them to get the students out into general education classrooms more often, for enriching experiences, for exposure to curriculum, exposure to same age peers, which I think is all powerful for our students with significant cognitive disabilities, as well as our general education students. And our teachers have really gone from a life skills type focus to an academic focus, which I think that down the road, since this is a progression, that this will open up some discussion and more post-secondary options for our students who have significant cognitive disabilities.
My advice would be start small. Start with one subject area, one class, just start small and give yourself a break, cut yourself some slack. This is new, it's changing for everybody. I know that they're making sure that administrators and the people who are evaluating us, that they know that not all of this can change overnight, that it's a process that you have to go small, take a little section at a time, and build from there.
I agree with that. And I encourage new teachers to, also start small, look at that core vocabulary, look at the academic vocabulary, work on exposing kids, and understand that no matter how you plan and how well and pretty your lesson plan looks, there are going to be days that are rough and days that you think, oh, like this isn't going to work, but that's in every classroom. So just grow, add a little more as you go, but I'd start with the subject I'm most familiar with.
Yeah, I would agree.
Language arts or math.
And exposure is just as important as mastery. So if you're exposing them to that, it'll eventually come. So I would also encourage you that exposure is just as important as mastery.